And resuming our coverage here, De La Salle Green Archers and the UE Red Warriors, UAAP Season 82, live on SNA. You guys have Martin Javier, Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio, and of course, Ayana Perlas and Jaime Ascalon. Your impressions of the first quarter, Coach Hammer?
Of course, it's Justin Baltazar all the way for the De La Salle Green Archers. Really solid, providing the defensive help and the offensive punch that they need.
Yeah. Baltazar leading the way for the Green Archers today with 8 points in the first quarter. UE, on the other hand, had a fast start in this game but couldn't quite sustain it as they fell behind at the end of the first.
And if you go back to the 3 wins of the UE Red Warriors,
the Green Archers today with 8 points in the offensive punch that they the first quarter. UE, on the other hand, had a fast start in this game but couldn't quite sustain it as they fell of the first. And if you go behind at the end,
go back to the 3 wins of the UE Red Warriors.
The Green Archers today with 8 points in the
offensive punch that they
UE, on the other hand, had the first quarter, sustain it as they fell of the first.
And if you go
the Green Archers today with 8 points in the
offensive punch that they wins of the UE Red Warriors. Go back to the 3
UE, on the other hand, had the first quarter, sustain it as they fell behind at the end of the first.
And if you go
the Green Archers today
wins of the UE Red Warriors.
Sustain it as they fell behind at the end of the first.
And if you go
the Green Archers today, June Melesio especially.
The balance to be at full speed and take a little bit of contact on the hip and finish that shot.
Oh, he's excellent in the open court. Beltran, Pagsanhan. 3 seconds to shoot. Tolentino has to fire. Short on the triple try. Cool with the rebound. He brings it down. Baltazar. No good on the short hook. And here comes Philip Manalang. Manalang to Tolentino here. Over to the other side, Pagsanhan, who will be UE scoring option with Diakite and Suerte both on the bench. Philip Manalang here as we take a look at the field goal shooting, 24% for UE after the hot start. And UE just unable to find options in the last few possessions, Coach Ham.
If you were asking about options, Neil Tolentino, if you watched the game, you wouldn't feel that he scored 19 points in the first game against the De La Salle Green Archers because he was the point of attack of defense. I can't stress it enough. Using that word, point of attack, he was the catalyst on how they defended, really put pressure on the ball handlers, and scored a lot of points through turnover points and fast break points. But right now, he is limited. Couldn't run, couldn't play stops on defense. That's why he got yanked off the game.
Karakut open from the corner. Oh, that rimmed out for Andre Karakut, but that was an open look. And Chris Conner, who just entered the game, brings it downhill for UE. Conner against Karakut. On top to Beltran, high-low. Diakite inside. Alex Diakite scores. And Alex Diakite, our Manulife Vision player of the game. Good setup job by Beltran to Diakite for a mini high-low play for UE. Melesio on corks. Short on the jumper. Suerte. Ahead to Conner. Conner flipped it up. And it did that to get himself an opportunity at the free throw line. Let's take a look at this play. Diakite with the catch. And again, good patience and footwork from the big guy to finish that play.
Got some feet. Alex Diakite going for the pump fake. Just finishing it soft hands. But how about that catch of Conner? Doing a little Randy Moss over the defender. Something like a wide receiver and getting a foul.
To save the play for UE because I was almost a steal. If he didn't get to the ball,
it was a turnover.
That's right.
Jumping over the defender.
So instead, he got the foul against De La Salle. Our referees trying to look at the action earlier and to verify what kind of contact was made by the opposing player. So let's see what the call will be here. DLSU ahead by 16-15. And this was the catch by Connor. Fell down. That was just slight contact from behind from Aljun Melesio. Bit of a push from Melesio as Connor was falling down. So just a regular foul on Aljun Melesio. Chris Connor going to the line here.
Interesting call by our officials with the catch. The contact happened during the catch and not during the shot. But it was given 2 free throws nonetheless.
That's right. That's a interesting point, Coach Hammer. Dahil nauna yung contact pababa. Etong si
he was about
Chris
to catch
Connor.
the basketball and then he was landing. That's when the push-off came.
But the call stays. 1 point lead for UE. Connor getting 2 free throws there. Field goes this quarter. Sluggish start from both teams. 1 out of 5 from the field. Karakut, last second, went to Malonzo, who wasn't expecting the pass, but last touch on UE.
Good close out by Connor, coming down from a mid free throw, helping on the Malonzo drive, and then returning back to his regular guy. So difficult going ball to ball.
That's right. Karakut. Melesio on the catch. Spinning. Leaving it off for Bates. He turns the ball over. And it is picked up by Rey Suerte. 6.5 remaining here in the first half. Connor to Suerte. Suerte is up against Melesio. Suerte. The kick out to Connor. Connor thinking about it. Decides to take the shot. Connor in and out. Alonzo tapping it to Ku. And Ku brings it downhill again. Malonzo, the pull-up jumper. Beltran with the rebound. And UE on the attack again. Chris Connor on the sidestep. Couldn't finish with the left. Jamie Malonzo. He's been silent in this game, losing possession that time. Suerte on the 2-on-2. Connor taking the contact. Back that one home. Chris Connor scores for UE for a C2 fast break off the game.
And a great defense by Rey Suerte on one side, forcing the turnover, running and giving up an assist.
Ku misfiring. So UE takes back the lead 19-16. And we have a foul on the rebound against Bates. Up to the face of Connor there, but let's take a look at this play. Suerte setting up Connor on the break.
And he was the guy who provided the help defense on the Malonzo drive, poking it at the last moment and then forcing the fast break, initiating it, getting the 2 defenders to commit to him and dropping it off at the last moment.
And that enables UE to take the 3-point lead here, 19-16. Almost halfway done. Suerte going to Jaquite against Bates. Alex kicking it out. Connor, the step back jumper. Connor knocks it down for UE, all coming from Chris Connor. All scored here in the second frame. Good find. Suerte on the receiving end.
And you can credit an assist to Chris Connor.
And that's our PS Bankable assist of the game from Chris Connor. Parang PS Bank personal loan na maaasahan, apply online. No collateral.
So almost 9 points being touched by Chris Connor in this game.
Huge impact off the bench.
And that provided them this lead.
Karakut. UE with their biggest lead at 8. Andre trying to stop the bleeding. Turnaround jumper. It's off for Karakut, but the cleanup job for Brandon Bates plus the foul. And misfiring. Andre Karakut, back and forth we go. Balti puts it on the deck. Short stab, too strong again for Balti. But he gets his own miss. Another chance for Lasalle. Karakut poked away by Connor, but he recovers. Karakut just forced one up. A lot of defenders in front of him in that sequence. And Encho Serrano breaks the play up to prevent the easy basket on the other side.
A little frustration there on Chris Connor. Releasing after a defensive stop. Racer at the short, arms the pass. They have a turnover, whacking the arm of Encho Serrano.
Rey Suerte so far with 9 points in the game.
7 coming in the first quarter.
Right.
Very quiet here. Just made an out of bounds play. Right there.
Off the pass by Connor earlier.
Baseline out of bounds.
Here's the kick out. Melesio moving closer. Pull up jumper short for Aljun. He gets his own miss and the setup job. Melesio to Serrano in that sequence for LaSalle for the Jollibee. 100% amazing move at the quarter.
A little sizzle on that pass, threading it quickly after an offensive rebound. Nice pass by Aljun Melesio.
And it is a one-possession game again. Made 2 by Rey Suerte on the up and under move.
Got some breaks. Rey Suerte on a quick break, pump fake, step into that layup and get it to go through the glass.
Final 2 minutes of the first half. Baltazar against Apacible. He sets up Serrano for the floater in the lane. Enzo Serrano converts.
Climbing the ladder in front of Alex Jaquite and shooting that floater and taking the contact. No fouls, but even made basket.
Confidence of this kid is sky high. Manalang. Alex Jaquite facing up against Bates. Jaquite looking for options. That's going to be a foul away from the ball against the Green Archers. Melesio will be called for this one. And LaSalle already in the penalty here. So that means Connor will go to the free throw line to take 2.
2 shots for Chris Connor.
Well, Chris Connor continues to make an impact here for UE. Forcing the foul on Melesio and then getting himself an opportunity at the free throw line. He's got 8 already.
And an assist. Chris Connor, really an energy guy coming off the bench today. And known as a scorer for the most part during the summer leagues. It was right here, jockeying for position, taking the contact, getting smacked. A little acting job, but he sold that goal. Earned 2 free throws, so that's about it. As long as it helps him win.
And Connor makes it a 5-point game again with 66 seconds remaining in the first half. Baltazar, no good from mid-range, and ball will be tapped out. That's last touch on Brandon Bates. 23-28, a chance to extend the lead for UE. Connor stops on a dime, turnaround jumper, in and out for Chris Connor. And here comes Aljun Melesio. Melesio trying to shake off Antiborda. Gets to the other side. Serrano puts it on the floor. The kick out. Manuel for 3. Manuel knocks it down. And they're able to climb back, claw their way back in this game to trim the lead down to 2. But it is going to be UE basketball here, 28-26, with a half-minute remaining here in our second quarter. Suerte driving baseline. Runs into trouble. Jaquite from mid-range. That's no good for Jaquite. Rebound snatched by Serrano.
Great defense by Joaquin Manuel. Defending one-on-one Rey Suerte, denying him the baseline and preempting the play action that they want to have on that stagger screen for Alex Jaquite on the curl.
And Chris Connor here, 9 points, all in the second quarter. Off the bench production for Chris Connor today. Biggest spark off the bench for UE. 4.7 seconds remaining for DLSU. And it's last shot rather, time for them. UE still a foul to give. Oh, good block from Suerte. Denying Enzo Serrano on that triple try. And we end the first 20 minutes of action here between UE and LaSalle, with UE ahead by 2 points going in.